live with everybody tonight. What's up? Live in the Alligator house. We're here with our man Sonny. And let me show you, we have Chompers over here as well. And the reason why I'm so excited is I've been doing so good on one of my New Year, 2024 goals of going live more often in the Alligator house. So thank you for, there's my girl. Chompers, come say hi to everybody on YouTube. Can you guys see her? By the way, if you're watching this, oh, there's the fish too. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so YouTube will kind of show it to more people. Hey, Kendra, what's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay, so I decided that, oh, we're getting a lot of likes. This is awesome. Christina said, I love your videos. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. So if you're tuning in for the first time, thank you so much. We are in the Alligator house. It is our 1,000 square foot building for our two rescued alligators, Sonny and Chompers. Here's kind of a full, you can kind of see the full habitat right here. And I'm going to answer some of your questions. And then I am also going to do a feeding because I was actually a little shocked when I came in here. I wasn't going to feed, but Sonny kind of came towards me, which means that the man is hungry and Chompers is coming towards me, which means, she's hungry as well. So I'm also here with my beautiful wife and she'll be serving. Honey, do you want to be the moderator?
Sure.
I don't know. You guys are usually pretty nice, but we are, Dark Speaker Man edits. In Michigan, it's legal to have an alligator. Did you know that? I wouldn't recommend it. My wife is from Michigan. We love Michigan. Not that it would be good to get an alligator in Michigan. You guys have really cold winters. Yeah, I know. I have a friend who runs an alligator rescue, and she has over 300 alligators, maybe more, in Michigan. She rescues them, which is crazy. IDK, I love the names of your alligators. Well, thank you. I have a question. If you guys are true fans, do you know your alligators? Who are we looking at? Who are we looking at right now? Who are we looking at? Let's see. Okay, someone, Animal Card Collector said this is Sonny. Jessica says it's Chompers. Anime Card Collector said Sonny. IRSQ Pet, Sonny. Who is this, Sonny or Chompers? Sonny or Chompers? A lot of people are saying Sonny.
Really? I don't think the camera does it justice.
Okay, let's zoom out. That's not fair. I zoomed in. Okay, now is this Sonny or Chompers? People are saying Sonny. Sonny. Chompers. Ellie said the snout is really big, so it has to be Sonny. Okay, who do you guys think it is? Okay, that is actually, that's Chompers. This is Sonny, you guys. Sonny's all the way over here. Oh my goodness. Way for us to stump you tonight. That was kind of a trick. That was kind of hard though, because I zoomed in and it was kind of, hard for, I don't know. It wasn't an accurate look at, which alligators was which. So what I wanted to do right now is do some Q&As while their meat is thawing out. I also have to water the plants. We need to install a new temperature gauge at some point. So I'm gonna just answer a few questions with Sonny. We're on his side of his habitat. I don't know if you saw the video. We just did a video last year. We actually expanded his beach. So we're on Sonny's beach right now. This is his area. And then right now it is cold. We live in Idaho, so it's currently windy and cold and snowy. So that's why they are indoors right now. So someone asked, have you ever touched your alligators? Yes. So this is so crazy. I used to be able to hold the alligators. I rescued Sonny when he was just under 4 feet. It was in 2006. He was living in a teenager's bedroom, and I held Sonny. I literally picked him up and put him in the back of my Ford Explorer. And so I actually used to do shows with Sonny. So I've taken Sonny to schools, to libraries. We even used to do reptile birthday parties with Sonny. People have pictures of Sonny in their living room. So now he's retired though. Great question. I also want to thank, I was going to say thanks for our super thanks, but no one's given us a super thanks. So if you do give us a super thanks, we appreciate you. Wait, what do you mean? Is that bad? What are you looking at me for?
Trying to hint.
No, I'm not trying to hint. We usually get super thanks. And I looked up, and then because sometimes I can't pay attention because of the comments. And then, okay, we haven't gotten a super thanks yet. But if you do send us a super thanks, all the proceeds. It's a super thanks is when people can donate a contribution to the alligators. And so that's why they usually pop up there. So no pressure though. So anyway, any other questions? Wait, Chompers is on the move? Oh, underneath the alligator bridge. How cool is that? KR Walking Horses. Hi, Corbin. I love your channel. I want to have so many animals like you. How many animals do you have and have you had? Oh, boy. We currently have over 30 animals, not counting our cockroaches. And I have worked with hundreds of different animals. Great question. Let's see. El Salvador editor. Is Sonny able to splash water all over you? Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully not. But yes, he has before. He actually, in the summertime sometimes, if you walk in the alligator door and you spook him and he's on the beach, he will freak out and literally dive into the water, and it will create a splash. Sometimes it feels like you're at SeaWorld. It's insane how much water. So he has splashed me before, 100%. Tanish asked, who is your least favorite animals? Flies, the house flies. Honey, what's your least favorite animal?
Oh, house flies for sure.
I think, well, you don't like spiders, but honestly, I'd rather have a spider than a house fly, right? Yeah, I don't like house flies. A. Pearson, why is there caging under the bridge? That's an excellent question. So that right there is our alligator bridge. It separates the pool. That's a great question. So the pool is 40 feet long, and Sonny actually has the bigger portion of the pool, but almost in half we have an alligator bridge, and there's a cage under there. It's a partition, and that separates Sonny, who is our large male alligator, from Chompers, who is our female alligator. She's right here. And, oh, she's a hungry girl. Well, we have to wait till her food thaws out. But I was going to say the reason why it's separated because we were nervous that he was going to hurt her because there's such a big size difference. Sonny's 10 feet long. Chompers is only 7. But you guys, if you follow the channel, you know that we're introducing them soon. February. We're saying February, but who knows?
I feel like you're being a bit optimistic.
Am I being?
but
I'm super optimistic.
That's just who
Yep.
you are.
Yeah, thank you. That's the best compliment I've ever gotten from you. Thanks, love. Okay, so anyway, when are the alligators meeting? Hopefully February. Panda Bear, will there be a video about where you travel with your alligator, or is that not possible? Panda Bear, that's a great question. So I no longer travel with the alligators. Sonny and Chompers are both retired YouTube stars. I was going to say washed up YouTube stars because of the water, but I don't think they're washed up because our channel just hit 2.5 billion views.
They're living their best life.
Yeah, I don't think they're washed up. I think people are still into them.
Is yet to come.
The best is, honey, what is the best yet to come? You think when they meet? You think so?
And more improvements in here.
More improvements. And then training. I'm excited to do some alligator training.
That'll be good for everyone.
I need to put on my training boots because we're going to do some alligator training. We are doing awesome improvements, by the way. We announced that in our end of the year video. But if you are new and you don't know, we are adding a water heater to the pool, a water feature, new alligator doors. We are redesigning. This whole area is getting a complete facelift. So my buddy Matt from Red Thread Studios is helping me out, and we're going to be making this alligator house. We're turning it into a Louisiana swamp, which the water looks like that already, but we are going to completely redesign it. We're going to have plants growing on the walls. We're going to have new docks for the alligators. We are going to be doing so much in here, and we're going to be improving the water quality. So, oh my gosh, we just got a super thanks from Kissy Cat. And Kissy Cat is one of our YouTube members. She did a happy. She has a happy emoji right now. It's our snapping turtle. Kissy Cat, since my wife is here, can you give us a Zoe emoji? Because my wife lights up when our YouTube subscribers, or our YouTube members, when they do our Zoe emoji. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, if you're one of our exclusive YouTube members, not only do you get access to never before seen videos, member only videos, but you also get to see and use different emojis. Oh my gosh! IRS Q Pets just donated $20. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, and the question, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Would you ever consider opening up your sanctuary to the public? Honey, should we answer that? Okay, so IRS Pets, thank you for the donation, by the way. Honestly, it is too much of a liability for us to open it up to the public. We're literally not set up, you guys. Like there's the Alligator Bridge. God forbid someone fell in. I mean, there's no parking. There's no, if you had to use the restroom, we'd have to have you go outside and use the tree. We're not, what is ADA? Oh, the ADA, yes, we're not ADA compliant. So at this time, we're not open to the public, but I don't want to ever say never. Like, what happens one day when I have my dream alligator building and we have underwater viewing?
Yeah, what happens when we hit the lottery?
Yes, when the alligators hit the lottery or the YouTube lottery. So I'm not now, we're not open yet. It's a great question, okay.
Play the Mega Millions, and then
Do you want to
maybe-
play the Mega Millions? I don't know. Maybe we should pick up a lottery ticket. Okay. Anyone have any other questions? What is the exact, Dunny B, what is the exact amount of animals you have? Please answer this, Corbin. Ooh, okay, what do we have? We have,
You don't have an inventory?
well, I do. I do have an inventory. So we have the snakes, we have the lizards, we have the tarantulas, the tortoises, the alligators, the emus, the chickens, the ducks, the turkey. We have our dog. We have oh my gosh, our blue-tongued skink, Solomon Island tree skink. We have over 30 animals. Great question, you guys. Do you know, Nikki Kelly, do you know how much they weigh? Also, say hi to your wife from me, from Nikki Kelly. Okay, honey, do you want to take over this? I feel like you're walking around like, okay, hey guys, don't judge my beanie because it's cold outside. It's nice in the alligator house though.
Although I do have some suggestions for you to make it.
Okay, so my wife
Not
has
so cold.
suggestions. Be nice to my wife. She usually is. And honey, we got a few super thanks, so we have to thank all those people.
Oh, perfect. Well, Morgan wants to know if you can pet Sonny on the nose.
Not now.
Should we start with a bang?
If you donate, no, I'm kidding. So I want to be able, Morgan, I want to be able to train him to where I can start touching him on the nose. Our friends at Gatorland do that, which, by the way, Gatorland has a great YouTube channel. If you aren't subbed to them, I'd highly recommend them. But you know, Savannah and Danny go in, they're like, hi, 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 and they like touch the nose. And I'm not at that point yet with Sonny. Not that I'm scared to. I just want to work more with the training, and that'd be in another series of videos. And also, I don't want to touch his nose right now because the man is hungry. So we have meat thawing out right now.
How long did the alligator house take to build? Please answer.
2.5, 3 years. It was a long time. Maybe 2.5 years.
Do you think you'll ever do a long form video
Yes.
about it?
Yes. I'm so excited. So one of my other goals in 2024 is I want to focus on more long form videos, and I feel like would you say did I slack in 2023 in long form videos? Would you say that, honey?
Yeah.
Probably.
You just focus on short
I was
forms.
focusing on short forms. I released a short form every single day in 2023, but my goal is to tell longer stories. That sounds really bad. I want
You
to,
are long-winded
Am
sometimes.
I long-winded? Shoot, okay. My goal is to do long-form videos, and there's footage I have not released on YouTube, like how we built the alligator house. It took 2.5 years to build. My dad and I built this, along with a few friends that came every now and then, as long as we provided food and drinks. And we built this from the ground up, and I want to do a long-form to show everyone that, because this was, people told us we were crazy. People still
You
tell me-
are.
People still say I'm crazy, but that we did this. People said we were crazy this water, this pool right here is an old water tank that used to water a small town in Idaho, and they sawed it in half. It's made of fiberglass, and it made the perfect alligator pool.
It's like I took the camera away and Sonny disappeared.
Okay, come on. It's because I called him a washed up YouTube star. Here he is. So you guys see the water, the bubbles coming from the eyes? Well, they were bubbles. That's air escaping from his sinuses, which is pretty cool. I always thought that was really cool. Pretty common.
Someone said, Corbin, I have a zoo in Canada and I have 2 alligators, but he's not eating food. What should I do?
Is it cold right now? Because sometimes Sonny will go without food in the wintertime for months. Don't be alarmed. These crocodilians are super resilient. They've been around for over 100 million years. Shout out to that show on Netflix we saw, Living
Life
Planet.
on Our Planet.
Life on Our Planet.
Such a good show.
Mind blown. Amazing. But they talk about crocodilians just a little bit. But these guys are resilient. They've been around before the dinosaurs. And if they go without food for a few months, especially during the winter, don't be alarmed. Now, if it continues you might want to seek a veterinarian to come in. But honestly, like if I were to call the vet, like what would our vet do right now?
I don't know. Just I think if they increase the water temperature,
Well, you could do that.
then I
increase
think
the
that's
heat. They might
a
eat.
good start.
Yeah, it would be a good start. Keep them warmer. But great question. Hope your alligators eat soon.
Wow. Why did you choose sand as their enclosure covering?
Because I thought the alligators would love a nice sandy beach, and when my big man has his fat, chubby toes laid out on the sand.
Do you ever walk around barefoot in here?
When I clean the pool, I do, yes. It feels good. But the problem, here we go. He pushed a lot of that sand into the pool, so when we drained this pool back in July, there was like this much sand at the bottom of the pool, which is crazy. Can you see the alligator, honey?
There he is.
Oh, I feel so bad. I'm just answering. Okay.
When did you get the alligators?
I got Sonny in 2006. I was a senior in high school, and I got the call from the mom who had a alligator in her son's bedroom. She was tired of the alligator getting loose in the kitchen, and I went in, and Sonny was literally in the closet in the teenager's bedroom.
Awesome. Let's see. Do you want more Crocs?
Yes. Did you know that, honey?
You said that so fast.
It's a dream of mine. Although I always joke if I had crocodiles, they probably would have eaten me by now because, I mean, saltwater crocs and crocs in general are a lot more aggressive, and alligators are not as aggressive as crocs, and I feel like I'm able to get away with more working with our alligators than I would a crocodile. But I would love to, and I've worked with crocs before. We fed at our friends at the Wildlife World Zoo in Phoenix. We fed, remember Jaws, honey?
So cool.
Oh, a saltwater croc trained to come. Was it a bell that we rang? There's a shorts about it. It's really cool about how I would be fed a saltwater crocodile without dying. I think it's pretty cool.
Are you a cat or a dog person?
Dog.
Oh, you said that really quick too.
But, shoot, honey, when we're in South Africa, though,
I like the big cats.
I like the big cats, like the lions and the leopards. It's so funny, their accent in South Africa, they go, do you want to see a leopard? A leopard?
Carlos said, please keep making these live videos.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the super thanks. Honey, have we got anything else?
No, but Mr. Anonymous said, oh, I can't find his message. They all just came so quick.
Mr. Anonymous.
Oh, Corbin, I just want to say I love your channel and love your effort in your videos. Please respond. It would make my day.
Thank you so much.
Aww.
So much goes into the videos. And you can ask my wife. I've been trying to grow my YouTube channel for years, and it's been a lot of work. So when I get comments like that, it means the world to me. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
and keep the questions
see.
coming, you guys. Sometimes they come in a lot at once, and then you know what I'm going to do, honey, is I'm going to water the plants really quick, and then we'll continue to go live and just.
What animal do you feel the closest to?
Probably
From
our
Denny
dog-
B.
Probably our dog Zoe, but that's a cop out. The closest to? That's a really hard one. I love my alligators so much. I also love Shere Khan, or a big albino Burmese python. I think Napoleon, the emu, is, amazing. Gosh,
You
can
probably
feel that-
kiss
you can
her
feel
the
that
most.
air. I only kiss 3 ladies in my life. My wife, my dog, and then my pet emu. And only one I really like. No,
Aww.
dog. No. Can you feel the wind coming through
Oh
here?
my gosh, yeah, that's what I was saying. I think we just need some. There's a lot of windows in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of windows. We need I put a call to action about trying to find a company to insulate the roof, and we got a lot of people interested, but I got a lot of, I don't know, just people who weren't up for the job. So stay tuned for that.
How long are both of the snakes?
Shere Khan and Buddy are 13 feet. Shere Khan's 13 exactly, and Buddy's 12 and a half. Can I squeeze around you to
Yeah.
grab the, you can focus on the ears or whatever. I'm gonna,
Why don't you put? Sorry, the comments
Oh,
just
the
went
comments.
away. It was so much.
honey, I'm gonna have to hurry up and,
Yeah, is the food thawed out yet?
not yet, but I just wanna, oh, the water is good. I just wanna be able to, get.
Sorry, I was trying to answer some questions, but I just couldn't keep up for a
You
second
guys,
there.
sometimes if you don't get your question answered, just resubmit it, because my wife has a problem paying attention.
Hey, that's not it. There's just a lot. Oh, good. A question for me. Morgan, is your wife Team Sonny or Team
I
Chompers?
know this one, but go ahead, baby.
Oh, man. Well, girl power. I think Chompers is so sweet, but Sonny is so impressive. They look almost the same size on the live. It's pretty crazy.
It's not good.
No, this camera doesn't do it justice at all.
When Sonny's out on land, you guys don't understand. He has to be the biggest alligator in Idaho, right?
I think so. I mean,
remember we were at Gatorland and they were showing us their biggest alligators, and I was like, "That's
Kyle."
Sonny's side. Kyle.
I think 15 feet is the biggest one at Gatorland because I
Did
was
they say
watching.
15?
Well, I was watching Danny and Savannah live the other day,
Okay.
and they were with the biggest one.
Sonny's only, Sonny, and by the way, we have construction stuff. Honey, that's so gross, don't focus on that, but don't judge us. Well, it's just the foam for the doors, it's fine, whatever. Sonny's 10 feet. We just did that.
Here, let's go in here. See if we can get a little bit closer.
7.5. Honey, don't fall in.
Hopefully I won't. How old are the gators?
Sonny's 22 and Chompers is 14.
Oh, how is Zoe doing? She's so good. She's probably waiting for me to come home.
Does she sleep in our bed, yes or no? You should ask them if they have a dog and if they sleep in the bed with them.
Is there Team Chompers merchandise?
Heck yes. Wait, do I have a Sonny one on? Yes. We have hats and we have shirts available. And it's available at CorbinMaxey.com. All proceeds go back to my baby girl. Who's hungry?
When is the plan to build a gate under the Alligator Bridge? The idea of having a gate under the bridge sounds really cool and interesting.
So that is the next project that Matthew, our friend from Red Thread Studios, is working on. Oh, and the materials have already been, I believe they're in transit right now. So that's going to be soon. And we have some cool videos coming out. I have the alligator door. Don't show the new ones yet, but we have the old alligator door videos are going to come out too to show us installing the initial door. Then we have new doors coming.
I don't know if anyone can hear you. You're so far away, but...
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm not sure, maybe. But how much do the alligators weigh?
Sonny weighs 400 to 500 pounds, and Chompers probably weighs $1.60.
I think that would be such a great video to weigh them.
I know. We should get like a tractor scale, or you know what I mean?
How would we even do that?
Oh, you know what I should do, Sam? When we do these lives, I should use my little microphone.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, don't trip or anything. So, yeah,
Let's see what Chompers is doing.
She's hungry. We just need to look at her. So if you want to know how I know the alligators are hungry, it's when they follow me around the pool like this. Now, this is going to be interesting as we introduce them, trying to feed them at the same time. That's going to be...
Someone asked who likes to be outside more.
Sonny.
Yeah, I think so too. Although neither one of them really that much.
So Chompers was a few times this year, but Chompers gets a little skittish. Sonny, I think Sonny knows how big he is, so he knows he's pretty powerful.
Someone asked what kind of fish are in the gator pool.
We have tilapia, Blue Nile tilapia, I believe. And we're gonna get more. There's another video idea, honey. We need to grab more fish too. Like I want colorful tilapia. Remember the bright colored ones we used to have in here? We used to have 3 orange, beautiful tilapia. I love those fish so much, and then Sonny ate them.
Salmon Man says my pet box turtle named Stretch is a big fan of Tank and the Turtles.
Oh, what is the name?
Salmon Man.
But what is the box turtle
Oh,
name?
Stretch.
Stretch. Oh, because they stretch out their neck. That's amazing. I'm so happy. We have 2 box turtles, right? We have Missouri and Herman.
Do you ever get scared being so close to the family from the Ortiz family?
From the what?
The Ortiz family? Do you ever get scared being so close to the alligators?
I thought you said the Ortiz family. I thought, not really. I think when Sonny sometimes comes flying out, when I hand feed him chicken, sometimes that makes me nervous, especially when he goes out the door. But you just kind of keep your stance and you hope you aim right in the mouth. Because if not, sometimes you're out of luck. Okay. I think we're good.
Why can't you touch your own gators, but people always pat wild crocs and gators?
Yeah, so I can touch Sonny on the tail and sometimes Chompers on the tail. I don't actively do it. And the reason why is I haven't really trained them to be used to that type of me doing that to them. I think that's something I could train them though and start rewarding them when I touch them. But once again, that's another thing where that's some of the things we're going to be working on. Because I want in 2024 to be able to work on their training. I want them to, want to target train them. I want to be able to shift them in and out of the pool because we're going to have a new pool divider. So hopefully we'll be able to touch more of them. But once again, I never suggest touching a wild croc or alligator. Oh, I just bit my lip.
Do the alligators eat the fish? If not, how do they not eat them?
Yes, they do. I caught Sonny on camera eating 2 fish this year, or last year. I was so sad. Just for the fish, I get attached to them. I know they're in there for food, but when you see the fish every day, they just, they come up and they're like, Corbin, Corbin. And then when Sonny, bites one, it's, but that's why they're in there. And the fish have bred. The first year we put the alligators in, the fish bred. So we're hoping for some more minnows in the future. So
How many teeth does an alligator have
they can have up to 90.
at one time?
And then they can go, I'm thinking about teeth. I think I bit my lip. You sure, Tron? Is that good? Is there blood?
No, you're fine.
Well, you can taste it.
Oh,
they'll
maybe
go
just a
through
hint.
2,000 to 3,000 sets of teeth in a lifetime. Great question. Okay, should we see if their food is thought out, babe?
Yeah, absolutely.
So good. That is fresh stuff. Very underrated soda.
That's your fave. One of your faves.
Well, I love like LaCroix too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hang up the chair, honey. Any other
Do
questions?
Sonny and Chompers like each other?
Yes. They talk to each other. They grumble. They can smell each other. They can taste each other through the water. I think it's time for them to meet for sure.
How many kind of alligators are there in America?
Only one type, the American, and there is another type of alligator in China.
The Chinese alligator.
We got to hold one at Animal Con. Remember that from the Dragonwood Conservancy?
So sweet.
And they smell like
Fritos.
Fritos.
Um,
They literally smell like Fritos, you guys. It's crazy how much they smell like Fritos.
how old is Napoleon?
She'll be 18 this year.
And how old do they live?
They can live to be in their 30s to 40s. Although I met a lady the other day who said she heard of an emu that was like 100 years old.
Well, that'd be cool.
It would be really cool. They're really easy pets. I mean, make sure you...
All birds are dinosaurs, right?
Yes. Yes. We've been watching that Life on Our Planet. Yes. We love that show.
So cool.
Right now we are thawing out beef. This is from our friends at the Thomas Cattle Company. They donated...
Is it still really frozen?
Yeah,
Shoot.
I know. They donated 4,000 pounds of meat last December. And this was all expired for human consumption. Although honestly, like the meat's, it's not, most of it wasn't rotten. This is all the pretty good stuff. And it's really helped us the last year.
Do you think they're gonna eat it frozen?
Well, I don't want to feed it to them frozen. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to see if I can get in between there and try to separate the pieces of meat. That way they'll thaw out faster. Alligator hacks 101. Yep. If you have any other questions, babe, I can answer them.
Do you plan on getting a third alligator?
Not right now. Although if I needed to rescue a white alligator, I would not be inclined, or I would not be
Opposed.
opposed. But no, not right now. We just have room for these two. Maybe if like a baby alligator like came in to rescue, but they're a huge commitment,
Yes, someone just asked, what's on your animal bucket list?
I've always wanted, well, can I preference this and say that none of these animals make good pets? Is that fair, honey?
Absolutely. I think you should preach that.
Yeah, none of these animals make good pets. I'd be the first one to tell you, we're hanging on to a meatball. I would be the first one to tell you these guys do not make good pets. But I would say I've always wanted, well, a Gila monster would be really cool, although they're venomous. Once again, don't make good pets. I think anaconda would be really cool. What else? A crocodile would be really cool, but dangerous. What else, honey? What sounds like the top of your list? An albino alligator would be cool.
A golden retriever puppy.
You want a golden retriever?
They're so cute.
They're so cute. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the best reptile for a beginner to get?
Corn snake. We have a corn snake named Toby. Ball python named Nico. I've had Nico for over 20 years.
What about like a bearded dragon?
Dragon would be good.
A lot of
leopard.
kids at our shows tell us that they have
Yep.
those.
Or a leopard gecko. I can go over so you guys can see some. His meat's still fine, so you guys keep the questions coming, honestly. And I want to be able for you guys to be able to see Sonny. So hi, big man. How you doing? Doing pretty good? Thank you, by the way. If you are watching this and have not, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And the really cool thing, too, is that these YouTube lives last. Isn't that awesome? Like,
So cool.
It's on our channel, so if you are super bored and you want to fall asleep tonight, just put our live videos on. We'll just continue to go and go and go and go.
Do you want a redfoot tortoise?
You know what? Someone reached out the other day about a redfoot tortoise, and if we wanted one, we are to the max with tortoises. We have 2 tortoise houses, and we have 8 sulcata tortoises. So we have Tank, we have Littlefoot, Hank, we have Tucker, Toast, Tortellini, Taco, and number 5. So 8 tortoises. So I'm going to check and see if the meat is thawed out, which, honey, we should have set this out. I didn't think the alligators were going to want to eat it.
I know. Maybe we should come back in a few minutes
Okay.
and get some warm water on it, or
Yeah. I need to
what do you
grab
think?
Some more warm water. Let me see. So this is what we're currently. Oh, shoot. What happened? Orientation's locked. Rotate the device back. Oh, there we go. This is currently what we are trying to thaw. So we are just waiting for that before we feed the alligators. Thank you for the super thanks, and thank you for being so kind to my wife. Phase Adventures. What do you do as far as mental stimulation for the alligators and the other animals? So we actually just did some mental stimulation with Sonny. We had an alligator ball, which I don't know if you saw that video, but that ball that we gave him for Christmas, we just threw it back in, so you can watch that shorts coming soon. We also have live fish in here as well that they're able to hunt. I think I just saw a live fish just past us. They're able to hunt, and the alligators get access to different environments, so they have access outside as well, especially during the spring and summertime. So great question, you guys. Love Mila, I have over 30 different animals. Great question. Yes, Thunder Striker, of course I remember you. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, if you're looking, this is Sonny. Oh, honey, your reflection was right there. On top of Sonny. I'm gonna come over here, you guys. What would you do if they had eggs? That is an excellent question. So we would not incubate the eggs because there isn't really any need for me to incubate them. American alligators, like Sonny and Chompers, are not endangered. They're not threatened. They're of least concern. So these guys are, like I said, there'd be no need to breed them, for their conservation here in Idaho. So we just would not incubate the eggs, you guys. Someone said Sonny for president. How funny is that? So right now we're just waiting for the meat to thaw, which is going to be super fun. This is going to be for Sonny and Chompers. This is from our friends at the Thomas Cattle Company. And I feel like, we're getting some leeway. That's good. We don't want to feed these guys frozen meat, so that's why I'm able to get a little piece, I think, hopefully, or maybe not. Anyway, does anyone have any more questions for us? If you could, would you get a hippo? Yeah, but they're extremely, extremely dirty. Yeah, and you'd have to change their water all the time, but I love seeing hippos, and I also love when we're able to go to our friends at the Wildlife World Zoo, and when we're able to see them. It's amazing. They have pygmy hippos there. So I did a video on that, actually, which is pretty cool. So, okay, you guys, what I'm going to do is I need to do a couple more things before we let the meat thaw out. So I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super thanks. Thank you for just hanging out with us. I loved answering all of your questions. I will go to, I wish this meat was thawing out. Honey, how are you doing? Yeah, we're kind of wanting this meat to thaw out. So right now we're kind of at a standstill. Someone asked if we'll go back to the convention. Are you talking about Animal Con? And yes, we would love to go back to Animal Con for sure. We love Arizona too. We often visit the Wildlife World Zoo in Litchfield Park. I don't know if you've been, but we absolutely love that. Beans, what if Sonny ate chompers? I would be devastated. Luckily, we're going to be here, and we are going to supervise that first introduction, which, like I said, we're going to be filming it all, so it's a good reason to subscribe to the channel. What is their favorite meat? From Lefty Luke. Oh, look at the fish. I think their favorite food is probably the Thomas Cattle beef that we feed them from our friends at the Thomas Cattle Company. They also really enjoy chicken. Yep. How big do ball pythons get? It depends on the male and females. So the females get bigger, so anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5 feet, and the males are a little smaller, 2.5, 3.5 feet. But there's always like a variation for that too. Someone said give the alligator sunglasses. I mean, maybe you guys. I don't have a pig. No. We've worked with them though, which is pretty cool. Lena said your wife is beautiful. Thank you, Lena. Honey, what do you have to say to Lena? She said, oh, thank you so much. Okay, so I am going to, honey, will you hold the camera really quick? Why? It's getting so windy and stormy out, you guys. I just want to try to see if I can get a couple like pieces of this meat for chompers off. So my wife has the camera for 1 sec while I see if I can tear apart this meat really quick.
Jasmine said, who eats more?
Sonny. Yeah, Sonny for sure.
What do the fish eat?
They have a special tilapia food that we feed them. Like, it's like we're making leeway. It's like a pellet.
Do you like penguins?
Love penguins. And we just saw penguins in South Africa. We were just there a few months ago, and I did a long form video when we went to Simonstown. Did you like penguins, honey?
I love the penguins. Would you get a llama or alpaca?
I don't think so. Not that I don't like them, I just...
Masterpiece said to get a monkey.
No, thank you. That's like having a permanent toddler. We don't even have kids.
I want to swim with the gator.
Ooh, you and me both. Me and my buddy, oh, look at that, honey. You see it's getting thawed? So, let's tear off, we have to tear off a piece of the chompers, you guys. So...
What's the hardest part of keeping all the animals?
The stress. That's awful to say. In the wintertime, I get stressed out when heaters break or water heaters break, or sometimes it gets expensive, but every day is different and I love it. And I love sharing what I get to do with you all. And that sounds so cheesy, but it's true. It keeps me going. So, but there's a lot of, you know what the worst part? I'm sorry, when you lose one. When one passes away. We lost our tortoise Tinkerbell last year, and it was absolutely the most devastating thing. I still think about her daily. So.
Oh. Would you get a camel?
Oh! Did I grab you, honey?
Nope, missed me, thank goodness.
Well, I joke around because my friend Gary has a camel, and his name is Clyde. And I always ask Gary what's going to happen when Gary dies, because Gary's not the youngest spring chicken I've ever met. But Gary has a lot of...
Oh, he's got some grandkids, though, that will take great care
Of Clyde. So I don't think I'd get a camel. Look at this just big chunk of beef, honey.
Would you ever sleep in the alligator house?
Yes, we're going to have to during the introduction.
How is number 5?
Huge. Bigger than everyone else, eating all the food.
Would you get a cassowary?
Ooh, that'd be really cool.
Oh, you got excited about
That
that.
would probably tear me apart, though, because they have that dagger-like claw. Okay, honey, I'm going to get in here. I'm sorry. Take my wedding ring.
Oh.
Don't drop it. I'll love you forever. Okay, guys, don't try this at home. I'm going to try to tear off a piece of this meat for chompers. I'm going to see if we can feed Sonny this big meatball.
Okay.
Because if we're going to be enriching, and I know you really want to get out of here, because we have a big, the reason why...
I can just hear the weather outside, and
blizzard, and it's like...
we unfortunately don't live next door.
No, we don't. Oh. See, it doesn't stink that bad.
Would you get a bunny?
You know, my sister had a bunny for a long time, and she absolutely loved it.
What's your favorite book?
Oh, my favorite book. Right now? That's a really good question. I really liked American Serengeti by Dan Flores.
That's a good book.
Learning about like what America was like before we ruined it was pretty nice. Okay, guys, the time is finally here. I know. We're gonna feed Chompers really quick.
If Sonny injured Chompers, what would you do to stop it and help?
We have gator sticks, and we would get in between them and shift them back over through the alligator door. And that's the reason why we want to do a new partition with the door. So if stuff doesn't go south, we'll still be able to separate the alligators.
Addie said she's going to look into that book.
Oh, I think it's really good, and it's on audio. We listen to that every time we go to Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting.
All right.
You ready? Okay. You got it? Good girl.
She
What
was,
a good
she
girl.
was hungry.
What a good girl. Okay, should we try this giant frozen? I mean, it's like half semi-frozen beef, which it won't hurt Sonny. It might actually be enriching for him. So should we try it?
He'll tell you if he doesn't want it.
Yeah, if Sonny doesn't want it, then we'll fish it out. So you ready for
He
it?
has no problem sending his food back to the kitchen.
No. It's very, I would never take Sonny to a restaurant because he would take everything back.
I love that movie, Lyle, Lyle, Crocodile. I just wish Sonny could talk and sing.
I do too. Oh, that is so cute. Have you guys seen Lyle Lyle? I thought that was the cutest movie.
The Dark Hood said, do you like Godzilla? If so, which movie is your favorite?
I liked, I haven't seen, I liked that King Kong Godzilla one. That was
Oh,
pretty
that
good.
was good.
That was really good. I wanted to tear off another chunk for Chompers. This just all froze together, didn't it? Hello, guys. Baby, would you remind me to wash my hands?
Oh, no problem.
You promise you'll remind me? Oh my gosh, this is like, it'd be enriching for Sonny for sure, you guys.
Thunder Striker said that he put a comment on your Will My Parents Survive Africa video and he hopes you'd check it out.
Oh, hopefully it's a good comment.
What gator gets mad?
Sonny. Okay, you guys ready for it?
When are you going to let Sonny and Chompers together?
February. Okay, and honey, do you want to film this with your phone too? So I think we might also film this for a shorts because it might be cool. This is his first time eating something like this. And I'm curious to see what he does. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, behind the scenes on how we film some of our shorts.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can zoom out.
I'll do it quick. So we do a lot of shorts videos. I release a new one every single day. So right now we're going to film a shorts video on feeding Sonny a frozen meatball. Okay, ready? Feeding Sonny a frozen meatball.
That's like the best behind the scenes I've ever seen.
Is it good? Okay. So now we're going to see if Sonny wants to eat it. Big man. Okay, honey, you want to come in here?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let me just make sure I have a good view with both cameras.
Yeah, guys, we want to make sure we have the view for good cameras. And thank you for doing this behind the scenes, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, I just don't want him to drop it, because if we drop it, we're going to be in trouble, because then it will sit at the bottom of the pool, and then it will rot, and so it's not good. Okay, big man, open up. Sonny, we've been on this line for 40 minutes waiting for this to semi-thaw out.
He didn't even taste it.
Sonny James, this is prime beef. There are so many. Come here, let's see what we got.
There are hungry.
Oh, look. There's my boy. Here we go. Someone just walked in. Mom, your timing couldn't have been more perfect. Okay, let's see if he'll eat it. He's gonna hold on to it.
Are you being shy?
Don't be shy. Mom, can you shut the door all the way? Thank you. He ate it. Yes. Success. Okay. That was amazing. Thank you guys so much. Was that cool or what?
So cool.
I didn't think he was going to eat it at first, and he just needed a little nudge, and now that's going to go right down into his gut. So we'll make sure we turn that heater back on so he's nice and warm to digest that, and that'll last him a whole week, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Any last minute questions, folks?
Do you play video games?
I don't have time to. I'm either editing or working with the animals or spending time with my lovely wife. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching this live. I'm so happy the alligators ate. I'm happy you got to see Chompers eat, Sonny eat, and you got to see behind the scenes when we did a shorts video. Remember, if you like this video, is it bad I'm using alligator water to wash my hands? If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this live, let us know. Because I've been having fun going live more often. It's pretty cool. Okay. We love you guys. Thank you for the gifts.
Yeah, don't kiss your hands right now.
Okay, bye guys. Thank you for watching.